Hello, beautiful people, future me. Welcome to another programming workout of mine. I think I will continue in the spring thingy, which you already know, based on the top label, topic, heading, name of this video. And we'll start with the typing as always. So let's do it. Looks like I will finish this guy. And we'll start the timer. Come on. Oh, come on. And this is class. Okay. %, that's horrible. always. I'm out of the time, and I'm glad because I'm skewering it. Okay. It is what it is. Well, I can stop this timer. Maybe I can. Okay, and what we will do next is written in our notes. And the notes is saying that we are creating the main app.java. Alright, so I'll switch. I will open the project. That takes a long time to start. So I was doing stuff like that. If I have a look in here, I think I finished this. Yeah, and I was doing the beans and then I went back to this guy. Okay, so I'll close this. Oh, come on. Here we go. Rainbow Breakers update. And I think I can start a timer too. That might come handy. So we are printing out all. I see why I did that. Okay. Vertically. And if I go to student marks, I can see all the things which I have to print out. So will be here, that's SSN.h, and we need to concatenate it. What's the problem with the H? It's just private access? Oh yeah, I need to use the getter. Get H. Here we go. So then we have a name. I say name equals, and here it will be like so. And here we will say plus send dot get name. Then we have marks. So we say marks equal. Is that what he's doing in there? He's doing it on multiple lines. But that's okay. Marks. Get year. And then we have a student ID. Just for fun, that will be the same. Here we go. So this is that. It's kind of ugly that it spans multiple. So like that. Okay, and if I reformat it, it's ugly again. Okay. Oh, whatever. And now if I run it, I will find out if it works or not, I believe. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, cool. We have a problem, and it is with the driver. See, not this, but we should use. This one is deprecated. Can I? Here we go, and we should use this guy instead. Okay, I'll rerun it. Still have some problem, but okay. Could not open JDBC connection for transaction nested exception. No database sys. Okay, let's have a look. And manage project, and that was the 10. A new window, and we'll have a look how it is configured in here, because here it worked. The connection. So I think I can search for sys. So maybe without the slash. Okay. This, yeah, without the slash at the end. Okay, so I'll try that. And that works. That is cool. So I go to the main app. We don't have to create that. And if I run the application again now, it will just print out the thing. And I see I didn't do a space somewhere. Bum, 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 bum. After a year, I did nowhere the space. Oh, what did I did? Oh, I did cut the thing. Okay, so what I want to do is to replace this with comma space. Yeah, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, now I rerun it. It should be dandy. And there is a SMO type O. Cool. So this works. So now we finished this, but what we really learned here. What did we learn? Huh? ID is 40? How come ID is 40? Okay, maybe I will have a look into our database. I'll connect in the workbench tool. So we will do this guy. And the side is 40. Why? What about this guy? Oh, that's why. Because I did put in the another one, and now we have the null column again. What this means? I mean, like this dot. Okay, so we know now why this is as it is, and maybe what I could do before I could delete the database before doing anything, but screw that, I'll just keep it. Um, this one's supposed to be about the transactions, and well, what what did it do? So in the student JDBC template, just go there. Okay, here I'm gonna be the create function. This is where the magic happens, and we have here the commit somewhere. Commit or roll back. So how can we screw this up? So it will not be correct. I don't know what the tutorial says about it. Once you are done creating the source and bean configuration file, let us run the application. If everything is fine, it will like create this, okay. But there's I'm missing the lesson about like why programmatic transaction management, what. Okay, so we created those, but what I'm missing is explanation. Why is it important? Why we are doing it at all? The demonstration how it can be screwed up. Especially like when do we get this like the error in creating record rolling back? Hmm. Transaction manager commit status. So we do get transaction, I think. Then everything what we do here is in the transaction, or how the fuck does it work? We have the transaction manager. Okay, maybe I can have a look in the transaction manager and see what that one is about. So we'll have a look in there. And this is not enough, so I will open the structure and I'll get all the inherited thing. And here we have the commit. Okay, but that's not enough. Everything. I wanna see everything. Always select. What is this? Navigate with single click. It's just interface. It throws transaction exception. We put in transaction status. Okay. has a create a transaction status, and transaction status is and that is void. Yeah, but we did call on it something else, and that was get transaction, and that is here. Transaction definition var1. Okay, this fucking didn't help me that much. Okay, fuck that. Oh well. Oh well. And by well, I mean not well. I mean bad. So, in the transaction management, that is the one which I jumped off. There were two, and there was like the pragmatic, and here is declarative. So the programmatic, I don't understand how it works. So here it says declarative transaction management approach allows you to manage the transaction with the help of configuration instead of hard coding in your source code. This means that you can separate transaction management from the business code. You only use annotation or XML-based configuration to manage the transactions. The bean configuration. Okay, so the previous one was with the greater detail, you say. I fucking don't know much. Okay. Here are the steps associated with declarative transaction. We use txadvice tag, which creates a transaction handling advice. At the same time, we define a point cut that matches point cut. I heard that before. I think a few of my colleagues were talking about it. Transaction handling advice. And at the same time, we define a point cut that matches all methods we wish to make transaction and reference the transactional advice. All methods. If a method name has been included in the transactional configuration, then the created advice will begin the transaction before calling the method. Target method will be executed in a try-catch block. Okay, so that is enough to do it in a try-catch block. So that might be it. So everything in the try is the transaction, I believe, or it seems like. Got it. And the transaction status, that will be like the state of the database before. What the transaction status is. Transaction status, execute, extends transaction execution split. Oh, it's interface, that's why. Okay. That's why it extends multiple things. Only interface can do that. So flushable, flush, transaction execution, rollback only, completed. That is a boolean. Create save points. I see. So roll back to save point. And what is this? Download. Download the thing. I'll download the source. Oh, here we go. So here is more things. So we have a get transaction, commit and rollback. Well, this is the transaction manager, but I wanted the status. It is here. Forge has a save point. Returns a boolean. Written whether this transaction internally carries a save point, that is, has been created as nested transaction based on a save point. This method is mainly here for diagnostic purposes alongside is new transaction for programmatic handling of custom save points. Use the operation provided by Save Point Manager. And save point has a create save point, rollback save point, and release save points. It's a lot of definitions. Okay. So the moral story here is everything inside of the try is the thing that is considered a transaction, I think. The try block. And it is handled as such, and in the next thing we will have a look at the annotations and or the XML configuration. Well, okay. So I will write a nodes and we want this one works, so I'll just kill this and we want to continue in the declarative thing, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Access. Yes. Everything. And we can also works. We can do the commit. Everything is so slow on this computer lately. I should download the newest version of Emacs, I think. Finishing the programmatic management chapter and tutorial. Push. Origin. Oh, this is fucking slow. Why? Oh, whatever. Okay. So we are done with this. Our timer says so. Done is better than perfect. And I'll see you next time. Bye.